8 familiar faces have disappeared in a recent wave of losses, leaving behind films, television roles, and characters that millions of viewers will never forget. Some had spent decades on screen, while others were still creating new chapters. Before we begin, tell us in the comments which performer you remember most. Subscribe and activate notifications for more respectful tributes to stars whose work continues long after the final scene. Our first tribute is dedicated to Vincent Pastore. To millions of viewers, he will always be Salvatore Big Pussy Bonpensiero, the longtime friend whose betrayal became one of the most painful storylines in The Sopranos. Pastore gave the character humor, menace, fear, and unexpected vulnerability, making him far more than a familiar mobster. Before acting became his full-time profession, he worked in clubs in New York and met performers who encouraged him to step in front of the camera. His career grew through films and television shows that often used his imposing appearance, including Goodfellas, Awakenings, Gotti, Law and Order, and The Practice. Yet, people who knew him described a generous man who supported charities, encouraged younger actors, and remained grateful to fans. Vincent Pastore was found dead at his home on City Island, New York, on the 1st of August 2026. He was 80 years old. No immediate cause was announced. His death brought renewed attention to a performance that helped define television's modern golden age. Big Pussy's final boat scene remains unforgettable, but Pastore's warmth away from the camera revealed a very different man from the tough characters he played. The second name is Scott Hylands. Television audiences knew him best as Detective Kevin O.B. O'Brien on Night Heat, the Canadian police drama that also reached viewers across the United States. His character brought experience, restraint, and quiet authority to stories unfolding during the night shift. Hylands had already built a respected stage and screen career before the series. After studying theater at the University of British Columbia, he became an original member of the American Conservatory Theater in San Francisco. He later appeared in The X-Files, NYPD Blue, Fargo, Winona Earp, and dozens of other productions. His ability to portray heroes, authority figures, and morally complicated men made him a dependable presence for more than 5 decades. Scott Hylands died on the 29th of July, 2026, at the age of 83. His son announced the news and remembered him as an actor, director, writer, storyteller, father, and friend. Our third tribute honors Glenn Hansard. He was best known around the world as a singer-songwriter, but acting placed him at the center of 2 beloved musical films. He first appeared in The Commitments as guitarist Outspan Foster, then starred in Once as an unnamed Dublin street musician whose connection with a young pianist changes both of their lives. The film was made on a small budget, yet its emotional honesty reached audiences everywhere. Hansard and Marketa Irglova wrote Falling Slowly, which won the Academy Award for Best Original Song. Once later became a successful Broadway musical, proving that a simple story about music, disappointment, and hope could travel far beyond Dublin. On the 29th of July, 2026, Hansard was killed in a motorcycle crash near Dublin at the age of 56. The sudden news shocked musicians, actors, and fans who admired both his talent and generosity. Bruce Springsteen and many others paid tribute to a performer who never lost the directness of a street musician, even after international success. If these stories are bringing back memories, take a moment to subscribe and share this video. The fourth actor is Tom Chadbourne. British television fans remember him most clearly as the energetic private detective Duggan in the Doctor Who story City of Death. Opposite Tom Baker's Doctor, Chadbourne brought physical comedy, impatience, and unexpected courage to one of the program's most celebrated adventures. His career extended far beyond the TARDIS. Across more than 5 decades, he appeared in over 100 film and television projects, including The Bill, Midsummer Murders, Peep Show, and Casino Royale. His final credited screen role came in Game of Thrones, where he portrayed High Septon Maynard. Tom Chadbourne died at the age of 80. News of his passing was announced by an events company that had welcomed him to fan conventions and signing sessions. Colleagues and admirers remembered him as warm, funny, and generous. Our fifth tribute is dedicated to Brenda Fricker. She made history as the first Irish actress to win an Academy Award, honored for her deeply moving performance as Bridget Brown in My Left Foot. Acting opposite Daniel Day-Lewis, she portrayed a mother whose exhaustion, pride, frustration, and unconditional devotion could be felt in every glance. Another generation knew her as the Pigeon Lady in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. What first appeared to be a mysterious figure became one of the film's warmest characters, forming a gentle friendship with Kevin and showing that loneliness can be eased through trust. Brenda Fricker died in Dublin on the 16th of July, 2026, at the age of 81. Her death inspired tributes to a performer who valued emotional truth over glamour. The sixth name is Randolph Mantooth. To millions of viewers, he will always be firefighter-paramedic Johnny Gage on Emergency. The groundbreaking 1970s drama that brought rescue work and emergency medicine into American homes. Mantooth gave the role humor, confidence, and vulnerability, making Gage feel like a real first responder rather than an invincible hero. The series did more than entertain. It helped the public understand the growing role of paramedics and inspired many viewers to enter emergency medical services. Mantooth remained proud of that influence, supported first responders, and continued acting in Loving, General Hospital, One Life to Live, and As the World Turns. Randolph Mantooth died on the 9th of July, 2026, at the age of 80 after years of declining health. His family said he was surrounded by loved ones. His legacy can be measured not only in television episodes, but also in the real professionals who chose their careers after watching him answer fictional emergencies. Our seventh tribute remembers Wai Ching-ho. Her calm voice and quiet authority made Madame Gao one of the most distinctive villains in Marvel television. Across Daredevil, Iron Fist, and The Defenders, she created a criminal leader who never needed to shout in order to feel dangerous. Her career reached far beyond Marvel. After moving from Hong Kong to the United States, Ho built a respected stage career and appeared in One Life to Live, Fresh Off the Boat, Hustlers, Only Murders in the Building, and Pixar's Turning Red. She brought intelligence and dignity to roles that could easily have become stereotypes. Wai Ching-ho died in July 2026 at the age of 82 after suffering a stroke. Fellow performers remembered her wisdom, humor, generosity, and commitment to younger actors. Finally, we remember Sam Neill. For millions, he will always be Dr. Alan Grant, the paleontologist who first came face-to-face with living dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. Neill gave the blockbuster its emotional grounding. Grant was intelligent and brave, yet also skeptical, impatient, vulnerable, and uncertain around children. His career extended far beyond Isla Nublar. He appeared in My Brilliant Career, Dead Calm, The Hunt for Red October, The Piano, Event Horizon, Hunt for the Wilder People, and Peaky Blinders, moving effortlessly between drama, horror, comedy, and television. Sam Neill died in Sydney on the 13th of July, 2026, at the age of 78. Pneumonia was later confirmed as the cause, just months after he had shared that he was cancer-free following treatment for blood cancer. Thank you for watching until the end. Tell us which actor you will never forget, share this tribute with another film lover, and subscribe for more respectful stories honoring unforgettable stars.